So guys, we are back live again. Hopefully people are able to see us. Let me check it. Yeah, okay. We are good. So, okay, sorry guys for the inconvenience. So, the thing is, iPhones tend to get really hot when they are in sunlight. So, we had to take it off from sunlight and come back to a place where it's really cold and it's not that hot. So, just bear with me for a second. And Ram ready to bowl his second ball of the over, and Vignesh facing it, and it was very well played into the offside. Oh, beautiful shot. It's in the air to Kiran and he dropped it. Oh, that might be very costly drop of the match, because that was Vignesh we are talking about. He's the best batsman of the season. And it was straight to Sai Kiran. He came in forward and dropped. Whew. Let's see how that turns. That, guys, I have to tell you, catches win matches, and that was a really costly drop. And now the fielder will be thinking about it like, ooh, what will happen? So now Kiran better think about it like he gets out quickly, because he's a batsman who, when given a chance, capitalizes on it. And let's see what happens. But I would say that was a costly drop. And Vignesh again ready to face another delivery. Oh, he wanted to, and that was attempted slow delivery from Ram, but it was on the leg side and a wide. So guys, let me give you an update of the scoreboard. It's like 35 runs after end of 4.3 overs. Oh, beautiful shot in the air and straight 6 runs. That's A big A. 6 runs out of the park. I think it will take some time now to find that ball. So I was updating you with the score, but all of a sudden it adds 6 more runs to the scoreboard. So now it's 4.4 overs, 41 runs for the loss of 1 wicket, which could have easily been 2, and they could have saved this 6. But that's how funny. Cricket is a funny game, my friend. And Vignesh is on a personal score of 13 runs from 10 balls with 1 6 in it, and Nasir Khan still on 17 and played 13 balls with 2 boundaries and 1 sixes. And let's talk about the stats of the bowler. It was really good till now. 2.4, 22 runs, and he took 1 wicket. Ram, who is bowling, and Ravinder bowled 1 over with gave away only 2 runs. So FCC will be thinking like Vignesh gives 1 more catch. Oh, that's a beautiful ball onto the pads, and tried to flick it on the leg side, but there was another fielder over there who caught it and threw back to the keeper, and they contained them, and no runs taken on that ball. Lot of flies. And one more update to my viewers. Actually, I'm reporting it live from the ground, and I'm not even outside the ground, I'm inside the ground. But because this is an area where the balls come very scarcely, they are not even minding me. And that was a misfield from Kotesh, and in the meanwhile they took 2 runs. So the updated score is 5 overs. With the loss of 1 wicket, they scored 43. Batsmen grouping, getting together and trying to talk it out, what to do and what not to do. I hope our live viewers are able to see it. But guys, I cannot do anything if it's not showing, because sometimes these iPhones, they tend to get hot, and once they get hot they stop functioning. That's the reason I came to shade, so hopefully we won't face that technical issue again. But in case, just in case, if you're not able to see it, don't worry, I'll restart the game in, just give me 5 minutes, okay? Okay, so batsman ready, and we are ready to bowl our 6th over. This is the last over before power play ends. So Ravi, oh, that was a beautiful ball, and equally matched shot to the offside, and in the meanwhile they sneaked in 1 run. Nasir wants to go for the second. He wants to be sneaky, but fielders saw it and they were on for it. They threw the ball back to the bowler, and here we go. We are ready for our next ball, second ball of 6th over. Vignesh will face. Oh, he came down the line, down the pitch, and played it gently for a single. I should not say it was a gentle push, but still, they took a single. And Ravi, he's a very good bowler. He has the nip and the pace, and if you don't see him well, it's really hard to pick it. So you have to pick him from his hands, and keep watching the seam, which way it is pointing, because we are still in the 6th over and ball is swinging. Once you get into the 10th over, it's, oh, that's a short ball and straight to Cody, and there can be a run out, and that's not out. That's not out. Vignesh made it back, and that, but I should commend, that was a really good fielding effort by Kotesh. He just went onto the ball, just threw it back to the bowler, and bowler did an excellent job of collecting it and hitting it straight to the stumps. But during all this time, Vignesh already made it to the crease. And today's our umpire, both of them are very, very reliable. One is Steve and Patrick. The leg umpire will be Patrick, and main umpire is Steve. Oh, Nasir oh, that went straight through the legs of the keeper, and they gave away one extra run. And it was a beautiful fielding from VJP, and he threw straight back over the head of the keeper, but very well covered by Ali. Yeah, so we are seeing an all-round good cricket performance over here. Both the teams are not giving it, but in the end it depends who keeps their nerves and who chase it down. Oh, beautiful shot. That's straight. Oh, that's one run declared. See, that's the sad part of playing in St. Mary's, because your your good shots, they are not worth for what they should be. So if it was in any other ground, it would have been a 4. But this ground, he just gets one signal, one single. Sorry, I feel sorry for the batsman sometimes. And Nasir ready to play 5th delivery of this over. Oh, and that's an edge. And they are talking. That's what I was talking about. To watch his ball, he bowled it. It went out. Actually, I don't see the swing over here, but that's what I'm anticipating. So I think it went out, and he wanted to play it straight over the head of the bowler, and he nicked it. And that was a beautiful collect by the keeper, Sriram. So match is well poised. Let me update you with the score. It's 48 for 2 in 5.5 overs. FCC will be really, really happy about that. Someone is saying, oh, Avinash Bhai is saying next season come and play for Blues. For sure, for sure. We need to play a friendly match. Oh, it was for Deepanjan. Oh, sorry. Okay, the new batsman on the crease is Bharat Kantaraj. He is a very tricky batsman because he doesn't seem like he's scoring. Basically, he's someone like everybody will be focusing on the other batsman on the other end, and he will sneak out all singles and take out a lot of runs, and you won't even know, and he will be on 30 or 40 runs, and he will make the same amount of damage what the other batsman can do while you are focusing on him. So this could be a testing time for FCC, because they have to watch out for Vignesh as well as Bharat on the both the ends, because Bharat will take all the singles and Vignesh will be the one who will get all the focus. So that's a good thing and a bad thing when compared to the batsmen. Like for Vignesh, it's a bad thing because everybody is focusing on getting him out and a lot of going through his mind. But again, that's my thoughts. But I don't think anything goes through his mind when he's batting. All he sees is the ball and which areas are not covered. That's it. See, that's the reason he's a good batsman. Guys, am I in the field? Just let me know if I am in the field. Yes, I am in the field. Yeah, if you don't want a live stream, I'll walk out. See guys, that's how you scare them. Otherwise, they won't let you. Oh, that's a beautiful ball straight to Kotesh. And that was a beautiful throwback. Ha. And in the meanwhile, while everything was going on, he took a signal. So Bharat, ready to face his first ball of the inning. It's a big final, mind you. No, sorry, he already faced one ball and scored none. And so now that the power play is over, done and dusted. Oh, that's a edge, but that was slashed hard. And again, it went to one part of the ground where it's only one run. Yeah. So they score one more run. So let me tell you the rule about that part of the ground where we have the play area. For example, I'll show you guys. That's the play area. If ball hits straight and goes directly into it, it's 2 runs. And if it's rolling and hit the black boundary, that's 1 run. Let's go back to our match. Yeah, that's a beautiful shot from Vignesh, and again he took 1 run. So that's what I have observed, because last 2 matches Mavericks have played against Jaguars and I was playing for Jaguars. So what I have seen is, initially when he starts the game, he is more focused on taking singles and rotating the strikes, and then at the rear end of the inning he'll be just thrashing it. Oh, that was a very good field by Ali. He tried to flick it onto the stumps with his foot. That was a beautiful football game, Ali. Nice. That shows how athletic these fielders are. I like it. That could have been anywhere. Oh, that's a slow ball and played well, but well covered by the keeper. And in the end, they were able to manage 1 run. So I see that 17 viewers are watching it from home. Thank you for taking out your time and watching it. Yeah, because this is a big fan. Oh, we have 18 now. Oh, beautiful shot. Beautiful shot. That's what Vignesh do initially. He just rotates the strike, and you never know that he's scoring at that pace. So let me update you with the score. The score currently is... Wait. What? No Wi-Fi? Oh, no internet. Sorry, guys. Okay, here we go. So at the end of 7 overs, Mavericks are at 53 for loss of 2 wickets, and Ravi bowling his third over. Oh, that was a beautiful ball and equally well played. Slow ball. So Ram completed his quota of 4 overs and gave away 29 runs and took 1 wicket. And Ravi is into his third over. He gave 8 runs and took 1 wicket. So these bowlers are hunting in pairs. I think who will be the next change bowler for Ravi? Most probably they'll get a slow bowler in, maybe Ali. Oh, that's a full toss, and that was a good dive from Ram. He wanted to stop it, but it rolled out. It was too fast, and by the time he fell down, it already went past him. And that was 1 single run. They already took 3 runs in 3 balls. Sorry, 2 runs in 2 balls. Vignesh, 21. Oh, bowler lost his shoe and he rolled down the pitch. That was kind of funny, but I don't think it was funny for the bowler. I hope he's not hurt, because we don't want anybody to hurt. We just want everybody to play well. That's it. Ravi ready to ball the fourth ball of this over. And that was a beautiful fast ball. Bharat wanted to cut it on the offside, but he was late onto it, and the ball was well passed when he played the shot. That was a chaffer of a delivery. Most of the time, good deliveries never get a wicket. It's the worst one. Oh, he played the same shot again, and that was a beautiful field there by Apurva, number 2 jersey. He fielded it and threw it back straight to the keeper. And if that would have been a straight direct hit, that could have been interesting, at least. But we already have our leg umpires. Who am I to comment? So this is the last over, last ball of the over, and Vignesh will be facing it. Ravi ready to ball it, all pumped up, fast and furious, and Vignesh all ready to face it. And that's a ball, and played it well into the gap. I think fielders are too deep, and that's the reason they are managing to get easy singles. So guys, time to update the score. What's wrong? Okay. At the end of 8 overs, Mavericks are 58 with the loss of 2 wickets. And Vignesh on 23 of 20 balls, and he hit 1-6. And Bharat Kantaraj is on 4 runs, 7 balls. And Ravinder completed his 3 overs, gave away only 12 runs. That was beautiful bowling display, and took 1 wicket. And Ram already completed his 4 overs, and he gave 29 and took 1 wicket. Now next bowler is Ali Abir. He is a good left arm spinner. So what I would, if I was the batsman, I would look for the ball which goes with the arm and goes straight, because that's the most dangerous ball which you can face from Ali. Because if it turns, you are expecting it to turn, but when it's an arm ball, it comes with the angle and goes straight, and that's when the leg before comes into picture. And now Ali, left-handed bowler, left arm bowler, bowling to left-handed batsman Vignesh. It will be interesting to see what unfolds. Yeah, we have already gone through a lot of good stuff in this 8 overs. We have seen a 6, we have seen good batting display, we have seen good fielding display, we have seen good bowling display. Oh, he was very tentative while playing this. He wanted to just sneak a single on leg side, but took a top edge and safely landed in a place where there was no fielder. So now for right-hander, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard. Ooh. That's running straight to the boundary, but very well fielded by Apurva. He is a nice fielder, and he has a very nice arm. That was a bullet throw straight from the outfield, like from boundary, I should say. It was from boundary to keeper. So far, so good. Beautiful ball, beautiful batting. It's a nice sunny day. Actually, it's not good for the iPhone because iPhone doesn't like sun. Oh, that was straight into the air, and I guess that's 6. That's a jumbo. Straight. He slugged it straight to the cow corner. 6 runs, adding to the score. Guys, I should say Mavericks are cruising. They're scoring at some rate. Oh, that was straight to the fielder, but it was hit hard. But I don't know, somehow Ravi managed to catch it. Whew. He could have lost his leg over there. Oh, oh, that's a misfield. It was straight to the fielder. That's a misfield, and there is a chance for the second run. And Apurva throws it back, and Bharat makes it in time. That's good running from both Bharat and Vignesh, because they just, it was a slight chance to get a single, get the extra run, and they took it and they completed it successfully. I think the key to complete that run was anticipating it and getting it quickly. That's a gain into the field. The fielders are very deep because they know these guys are hitting it hard, so they don't want to be in the firing line. So, yeah. So, score update. Score update is 9 overs done, 70 runs for 2 wickets, Mavericks. With Bharat playing on 8 runs in 10 balls, and Vignesh scored 31 of 23 with help of 2 sixes. And Ali Abir, he bowled his first over in the inning and gave away 12 runs with no wickets. And Ravinder, he bowled 3 overs and gave away 12 runs with and took 1 wicket. So now the change bowler will be Sandeep Mishra. He's another leg break, off break. He's all kind of breaks. I don't know what his bowling style is, but it's interesting because whatever he bowls gets him wickets. He's usually slow in the air. He has the loop and bowls in the right areas, and sometimes it can be tricky for the batsman to pick it from there because it spins both ways. It comes in and it goes out. Sorry for that, guys. Okay, guys. Now I think we are in business areas. What happened? Oh no, man, that's really bad. I think Vignesh twisted his leg, and that's bad. So they're taking a break. So I might need to go into the field. Sorry if I'm wobbling, but it's on high zoom. Guys, do you mind if I run? No, you don't mind. Okay. घायल प्लेयर, घायल आदमी, ये क्या हो रहा है?
That cup to get cup for these old days.
Vicky, bye. You want spray?
No.
You okay?
It's not about the
Don't scare, man.
Sorry? Yeah, old days cup.
Don't scare Florida Knights, you know.
He's not scaring Florida Knights, he's scaring Maverics.
No, don't scare Florida Knights. We have a high stakes.
And the shock though.
First you have to
Break break.
first you have to pick him, in the draft.
No, we don't have to. He's on the return.
No, first they will make the money higher, then you have to return.
No one brought water.
पूरा सुन रहा है पूरा
No foul language.
क्या no
Only strategy is to kill the best bowler. If you talk, they can hear in the
yeah
भाई बैटिंग के लिए भी कुछ बोल दो. सिर्फ beautiful bowling, beautiful fielding.
अरे नहीं मैंने बैट्समैन पूरा मैं बोल रहा हूँ पूरा यानी पूरा एनालाइज किया मैंने
उसकी एनालिसिस एकदम सही है
I went back, but I slipped inside the crease. So that's why I said, no,
That
this
shock
guy
for 2
clearly-
minutes will be there. Shock.
No, I know it was the easiest thing.
No, it will never come out.
Then I slipped inside.
It's like cement. They put everything.
he put camera inside, you watching daily.
okay guys I'll leave those guys alone and let them make their strategies and we'll go to the other teams playing area. Okay guys, I'm about to run. So basically what happened is because Vignesh was feeling some problem in his knees, umpires they took the opportunity to give a break after, which usually is there after 10 overs, but they took it early. Sure, bye. Come on. Bye bye. No, we are still recording. You want to say something? What do you want to say? You're liking it? You're loving it? No? Okay, he needs to go. He wants to go home. Okay. बस मैं और मेरा कैमरा अक्सर यही बातें करते हैं कि नेट होता तो ऐसे नेट होता तो ऐसे Oh, we have some big अरे उसका
Owner of Florida Knights.
Yes. Say hi. Thanks, guys. Thanks for showing up for the finals. Really appreciate the candor and the spirit. Thank you, sir. Hey, here's an import from Atlanta. Thank you, boy. Thank you for showing up. Yeah, and thank you, Mayur. You've been an excellent media person, not like Indian media, but you have been so unbiased. We really like it. Just keep it going. Keep it going for another 20 years in Jacksonville. That's what we want from you.
Focus on the game, please.
అప్పుడు బయట ఉన్నావు
You already Florida Knights.
Bhaiya. Come on. Nice bowling, Ravi. Lovely bowling. Well collected, keeper. Good bowling, Ram. So we have our spectators. So during the halftime break, we'll talk to them. Okay, sir. How excited are you about the game today? How excited are you about the game? So excited. And we have Ravi Rao too. Anything to comment about the game?
I would like to see some fireworks.
You already missed a lot of fireworks because they are going on full pace.
So I would like to see some fireworks from Vignesh, Ram, Vijay, Kotesh, Ravi.
पहले करो बताओ साला आपसे
Amar Gansha, you honest cricketer. Jackson cricket के पैसे इसको
मैं इसको यही तो बोल रहा हूँ बॉलिंग
Okay, guys, we are going back to the field. Sandeep ready to ball. क्या यार पूरा ग्राउंड घुमा दिए ये लोग ने इधर उधर. Oh, that's beautiful shot. Straight towards us. Guys, I'm sorry if the camera is wobbling, but I have to go into shade, otherwise we won't be able to stream it. So, let me go into the shade. Bye, 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 bye. भाई तुम्हारे तरफ बॉल आने वाला है. And we have some players who are playing basketball. Oh, that's a beautiful shot. Okay, guys, we are in shade. Oh, that's a beautiful shot. Guys, please let me know if the zoom is good enough for you. Oh, that's a nice sweep shot, but Ram Kondar is feeling at the ground, feeling at that area. Sorry, guys, and it was just a single. So that concludes first 10 overs. So we are 1/4 into the game. We are quarter into the game, and for now Mavericks are top of FCC because they scored 76 runs with loss of 2 wickets in 10 overs. And Ali Abir back into their attack, and that's a field, and that could have easily been a run out, but Vignesh was really good in rejecting the run and he came back quickly. So Ali bowling really good. Oh, batsman was not ready, and sometimes that's a kind of stuff which ticks the bowler off. But it's always good to not play if you're not sure about anything. One more single. See, this is what I like about Vignesh, because he is a guy who could easily hit many sixes and just deal in boundaries, but he doesn't like to do it. He just goes through the old textbook style, take all the singles, milk them, and then go for the boundaries in the rear end of the inning. And that was straight to Ram, and that was a beautiful throw, but equally well tried from keeper to collect it. He could not, but was covered well by him. Ali bowling really well. Oh, that was a beautiful shot from Bharat. He took his first run really quick. See, that's the secret of getting more runs, that you run the first one hard, so that if there's a slight misfield, you can just go for the second one. Oh, beautiful shot. Vignesh knows that there is no one in the infield. Oh, that's a beautiful throw. But beautiful running between the wickets. These guys are too fast. They just took 2 runs out of nowhere. Sometimes that's really frustrating for the bowler. Ali to ball last ball of his over. And that kept low. And Vignesh could not read it. That's an understatement, I should say. No, that's not a right statement to say that he didn't read it, but it went low. Yeah, and wicketkeeper trying to encourage their players to keep talking in the field. Yeah, that's right. Yes, you should keep on making the noise and confuse the batsman. So yeah, it's time for score update. 11.1 overs, 80 runs for loss of 2 wickets, and it's really windy and cold. Oh, that was straight to Ram. Beautifully fielded. They didn't give up any run. Oh, that's a flighted ball and stumped. That's a wicket. See, that's what I was talking about. He has the loop, and that's what gets the batsman. Bharat was tempted to go for a front drive and go in front and hit it in the air, but he missed it. And Sriram, the wicket keeper, he was really active. He just collected it and stumped him. So that's one more wicket. So wickets like this can bring FCC back into the game. Let's see what happens. So now 80 for 3 in 11.3 overs. There is still 8.3 overs left in the game. Wicketkeeper took all the 3 stumps, and that's the reason our leg umpire is having some difficulties in putting the stumps back. It's a beautiful day for a final like this. It's cold, it's sunny. I mean, what else can you ask for? Oh, that was a fast ball. The last ball which he got a wicket was a looped ball. It was in the air forever. And this one was a zipper. Oh, that's one more looped ball, and that was on the leg side. He wanted to go for it. I bet if he would have striked it, that would have gone a long way. Oh, that's another looped ball, and batsman didn't even try to touch it. Oh, that's a zipper. Straight to Ram, and that's a misfield. That's very rare to see that Ram is misfielding. But you know, anything can happen on the field on a given day. It's not your reputation, it's what you are doing on the field. So yeah, that was the first misfield of the game. So far he have done an excellent, commendable job. He didn't let he saved a lot of singles. And what else can I say about this guy, Vignesh? He is just a run machine. Every match he plays, he is there to score. He doesn't want to come out until it's 20 overs. Oh, that's straight back to the bowler. Could not stop it. In the meanwhile, they take single. And one more thing I would really appreciate, and I would like to take this opportunity to thank VR Tendulkars, because they have sponsored for this tournament, NFCL tournament. And so that's the reason this tournament is named after VRT T20 and Vijay Reddy. He is the one who is team owner of VR Tendulkars, and yeah, we really thank him for this. Oh, they are going for the second, and that's safe. They came back for the second. That was a good throw by Vijay. Well fielded, but these guys are really quick in between the wickets. So you have to be very sharp, very sharp. Ali bowling his third and slashed it into the gap, and they take a single. So I would like to tell you a stat over here that Vignesh scored 41 runs, and out of that 41, only 12 runs came in boundaries. So rest all he scored as singles, doubles. So it was his effort for running. That's what makes him a good player, because he's not only looking for boundaries as well. Oh, Vignesh ready to face the ball. It's straight in the air and it's in the gap, and 4 runs. That was beautifully played. He just checked his shot and he saw that there was a gap over there, so he just played it into the air, and the safest shot. 4 runs. Already on 45, 5 more to go. I don't know how many half centuries he had scored in this tournament, maybe 7 or 8, and he is the leading run scorer. Textbook cricket. 1 boundary and then you take a single and be on the safe side. Okay guys, VRT score update. The score update is after 13 overs, Maverics scored 92 for 3 at the loss of 3 wickets. Vignesh at the personal score of 46 in 34 balls with 1 4 and 2 sixes, and Samir Khan at the personal score of 3 runs in 5 balls with no boundaries and no sixes. Ali Abir so far bowled 3 overs, gave away 26 runs, didn't take a wicket. And Sandeep Mishra, he bowled 2 overs, gave away 8 runs and took 1 wicket. So now I expect, like, because we are getting to the lower end of the inning for Mavericks, they will start scoring runs at a rapid pace. I'm not saying that they... Oh, that's straight into the air, and that's 6! That's out of the boundary and 6 runs. Beautiful shot. Beautiful shot. So Vignesh scored his 50 runs. Oh, one more straight, it going straight to the boundary, and fielder tried to stop it, and that's 4 runs. That's 2 boundaries. So that's what I was talking about, friends. I was expecting them to accelerate, but it looks as if they heard my word and they are going for it. This is going to be a really high scoring game. They still have 7 wickets left, and they have their trump card Vignesh on the crease, and now he started to accelerate. It's already 100 runs, sorry for that, 100 runs, 102. Sandeep, who was having excellent figures before this over, completely ruined. 2 balls, 10 runs. Just gave away 8 runs in 2 overs. And now, in next 2 balls, he gave away 10. Oh, that's beautiful shot, and that's in air. Oh, but Ali won't be able to catch it, and that's safe. They took 1 run. Samir Khan ready to face his 6th in the match, and Sandeep ready to bowl his 4th ball of the 3rd over. Oh, that's a looped ball, and it had a lot of time, and there was a fielder over there. Nicely fielded. Ooh. Sandeep to ball is 4th, and well played, but straight to the fielder. So no singles over there. Oh, he watched the ball till the end. First he wanted to go on front foot, and then he changed his mind. He went onto back foot and slashed it over covers, and they got 1 run. Yeah, I know that's too much of work for 1 single run, but you know, every run counts. So guys, it's VRT score update. 104 for 3 wickets in 14 overs. 6 overs to go. That means 36 balls. And who is there to bowl? I think Apurva. Yeah, Apurva in for bowling. I've never seen him bowl, so I cannot give you a heads up how it will go, but let's see it, friends, how it goes. Samir ready to face Apurva. Apurva to bowl his first ball in this inning. Ooh, that hit his pads. I can tell that, yeah. An umpire said it hit his pad. So usually when it hits your pad, it makes completely different sound. So yeah, I should say Apurva is bowling really good. Ooh, that was a full ball and he wanted to play across. If he missed it, that would have been costly. Oh, that was really good fielding from Kiran and well collected by keeper. I should say today the keeper Sriram, he's doing a very commendable job because he's just all over the place. He's everywhere where the ball is and he's stopping them. That's what matters. You don't want to give extra runs. So far, apart from the catch drop, uh, FCC have been doing a good job in the field. And Ram trying to cover the batsman. Straight in the air. Straight in the air. They wanted to sneak a single, but it's really risky when it goes to the best fielder in the ground. And Vignesh knows that. And he said, no, we are not taking this. And he sent the batsman back. That's a good thing to do. That's a good thing. Ram is all set, all ready to field. Apu to bowl his third, and so far he's bowling a beautiful spell. Ooh, the batsman had no clue. I think it hit his gloves or maybe even his chest. Oh, I guess it hit his chest because he's rubbing it. And this ball, guys, let me tell you, I know everybody who's watching have played this game, but it's my duty to tell you it hurts when it hits. Beautiful bowling display by Apurva. He goes by Apu in short. So today, FCC are missing their main bowler, Vicky, who didn't do much in this tournament. But I know he'll be watching this game from India. And yeah. Oh, beautiful shot into the gap. And that's a 4. Ali was trying to get to the ball, but with that pace and that sweet spot, it was, he never had a chance to get it. So there's a funny incident that happened right now. So the ball went into the woods and Ali went to gather it and he came back with 3 balls. So now umpires are checking which one is the real ball. That was funny. Huh? Yeah. Oh, that's another beautiful ball. Straight to the fielder. He wanted to gather it but missed it. And there's another 2 runs. That was a good effort by Ram Sai Kiran. So it was a good over given the situation of the match. It's VRT score update. Ta 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 da. I don't have a background music, guys. So it's 113 for 3 after 15 overs. So 30 more balls to go. And in this 30, if they score 30 or 60 maybe, because given they have 7 wickets in their hand, they can easily go about 173 or 175. So we are looking for a projected score about 160-ish, and going with the circumstances that final big match, chasing even 150 can be tricky sometimes. So I would say anything about 6 runs and over can be tricky. But in this ground, 145 to 50 is a par score. Oh, that's another wide. Ravi came back into the attack. ready to ball his last and final over. So far he have done an excellent job. He bowled 3 overs, gave away 13 runs and took 1 wicket. But 1 over can... Oh, that's a beautiful ball. He wanted to cut it. More than cutting it, he wanted to thrash it onto the offside. But it bounced a bit more than what he anticipated and missed. See, these are the good balls which they will never get wickets because they are too good to play. Oh, beautiful ball straight to the fielder and nothing given away. Nice fielding. Good fielding there by Kiran, and he stopped a single for his team. I would say runs stopped are runs scored. So the more runs you stop, the less you have to score. Ooh, that was a slow ball and straight towards the playing area. We have some kids over there, so they have to be really careful that they don't go and hit them. So that's one more single. So far, this is a very good over. But again, I don't want to curse the bowler because every time a commentator says the over is going good, it somehow goes bad. And Vignesh is on the strike, so I would like to reserve my words. Oh, beautiful ball, straight into the gap, and fielder is too deep. And batsmen, they are really quick. They took 2 runs easily. But the bad thing about the team is nobody in the infield is shouting or getting into the minds of batsmen. So they have to up the game. Oh, that's a full toss, but it was a slow ball, so could not connect it well. And Ali over there thrashing onto the ball so fast, just managed to sneak a single. Okay, guys, I would take this. I would take this. This over, only 5 runs came so far. Last ball of the over, and that's a wide. One more extra. But I think keeper was ready to appeal, and that was kind of close to the leg stump, maybe. Vignesh letting the batsman know, like, don't go for it. Just watch the ball and hit it in the gaps. I don't know what he exactly said, but I'm just translating. Oh, that's what he said. He said, just go for it. Don't worry about wickets. Oh, that was a beautiful throw from Vijay. Misfield. And they sneaked in. And they sneaked in one more. So guys, you know what time it is. It's VRT score update. It's 121 for the loss of 3 wickets after 16 overs. So 4 more overs to go. And Samir Khan, he scored 9 runs off 16 balls. And Vignesh, he is on 66 of 41 balls, in which he scored 3 fours and 3 sixes. Apurva ready to bowl his second over. First ball straight, and that is straight to the fielder. It might go over. And that's a 6. That's a 6. That's a 6. It was straight into the hands of the fielder. So that was a beautiful pickup shot. Sandeep didn't judge it well, and that's one more straight to the boundary and 4 runs. So far it have been really productive for Mavericks. 2 balls, 1 6 and 1 4. So 2 ball, 10 runs. Now, if I know Vignesh correctly, he would like to take a single and go to the other end. Yes, that's what he did. Beautiful. That's it, guys. We are seeing a good game of cricket. He scored 10 runs of first 2 balls and then he took a single. So 3 balls, 11 runs. Now it's time for Samir to go after the ball. Woo. Beautiful shot into the fielder. Sandeep ready to pick up. And that's a beautiful throw straight onto the stumps. So very good over for Mavericks. 12 runs from 17th over so far, and there are still 2 balls to go. And Vignesh ready to face his 4th ball, and that's a pickup shot, and there was a fielder over there, but it will run off for 4. That's 4 more runs. 4 runs. ఏంటి లేదు దాని లోపల పడితే 2, మీది నుంచి పోతే 4. నేను చెప్పేది ఏంటంటే అక్కడ ఒకరిని పెట్టుకోండి, మళ్ళీ ఇంకోటి అట్టే కొడతాడు. ఓ లవ్లీ. He wanted to stay on strike, so he took a single. So that over was really productive. They scored 16 runs in that over. And so update time, 17 overs, VRT score update. It's 17 overs, 138 runs for the loss of 3 wickets. And Vignesh playing on a personal score of 82 in 46 balls with 5 fours and 4 sixes. And Samir Khan at the score of 10 in 17 balls. And Apurva gave ball 2 overs, gave away 25 runs and took no wickets. Ravinder, he completed his quota of 4 overs, and he is, for me, the standout bowler in this inning today, because he just bowled 4 overs and gave 20 runs and took 1 wicket. That's, his economy is less than 6, boys. So that's it shows like 5. In 24 balls, he just gave away 20 runs. So that's beautiful bowling. And Ali back into attack. So far, even Ali have been proved expensive, but let's see. అరే ఇద్దరు ఇక్కడ పెట్టుకోండి, ఒకరిని క్యాచ్ వస్తుంది. Oh, Vignesh wanted a second run, but the fielder, very swift, ready to field it, give it back to the bowler. So Samir, I think he will start to score more aggressively right now. Out. That's given out. The batsman was not happy, and he said it was hitting the thigh pad, but the thing that matters in this match is umpire, what he says and how he gives it. So we respect our umpires, and that's a wicket. And batsman is never happy about any decision. So I personally, if I was batting over there and if I was plump, I would not be happy. Nobody wants to go out. So Ali, he's an experienced bowler, so he came back good. So far he have given like 27 runs, took 1 wicket, 3.2 overs, 4 more balls to go. 4 more balls to go. And Bhagwant Saini, he'll be facing the next ball. Oh, that was an edge. Or I think I don't think it will run away for a boundary, but they have to collect it and throw it back. Nice. And in the meanwhile, they took 3 runs. It hit the glove, Ram? Bat? Oh, so according to my secret sources, who is the fielder on the ground, he said it hit the bat. So it was an edge, but keeper had no chance because it went so fast. He had no chance to collect it. So guys, are you ready to hear the score? Ali ready to bowl his 4th ball, and that's straight to the fielder. I think there'll be only 1 run. Yeah, nice. Beautiful bowling. Bhagwan playing it smart. He just wanted to take a single and get the man in form on strike. Vignesh. 83. Last ball of the over, there was some confusion. Oh, that's straight into the outfield, and I guess there'll be only 1 run. Straight back to the fielder. So, it's time for VRT score update. Only so right now I got an update, like there were only 3 fielders inside the circle, so that was ruled no ball. So the rule for this no ball is you at any point of time you need to have 4 players in the inner circle, and they were not having it, but it is not a free hit. Oh, but it doesn't matter. Does it matter at this time? Is it a free hit or not? That's a beautiful running. It went straight to Ram, and he fielded and got it back to the fielder. So it's VRT score update time. It's 148 runs for the loss of 4 wickets after 18 overs. 18 overs. Ram, 18 overs, 148. No, 148. And Bhagwan Singh is playing on a personal score of 6 runs of 3 balls, and Vignesh is playing on 85 runs of 49 balls, in which he scored 5 boundaries, like 5 fours and 4 sixes. Ali Abir completed his 4 overs and he gave away 36 runs. At given point of time, I'll take it. It's good. And he took 1 wicket, and Apurva came in to ball his 3rd over. So far in his 2 overs, he gave away 25 runs. This is turning to be excited, guys. Exciting. And Apurva, 2 overs, 25 runs, no wickets. Ready to bowl his 3rd. And that's a wide. That's a wide. Empire ruled it a wide, so he has to ball it again. And that's a well leave. Good leave by Vignesh. Vignesh still needs 15 runs to complete his century. A mega century in mega final. That was a lovely throw by Ali. Ali holding his hand. I think he hurt after that throw. So change in field. Oh, he wanted to go over the offside field and missed. Bhagwant came in with only one intention, that he needs to score big and he needs to score it fast. So let's see what he does in this ball. I think he'll go for a biggie. Oh, that's straight into the air, but it will land in no man's land. Nobody is there. It landed straight in between three fielders, and in the meanwhile they took one run. Vignesh ready to face. Vignesh has 3 more balls in this over. Let's see what he can do. And mind you guys, only 9 balls left in this inning. Oh, that was a full toss and played straight to Ali in the deep. And very well fielded and contained them to only 1 run. Oh, beautiful shot. There was a chance for second run, but Vignesh, I don't blame him. He have been playing for such a long time. Humans get tired. Okay, so last 2 balls of the over. Let's see what's going to unfold. Oh, beautiful shot, straight in the air, but there is Vijay and he took the catch. He completed it nicely, and Vignesh again short of a century, 87 runs. But what can I say? He played an excellent cricket. Lovely. If there would have been any other batsman, he would have not played that shot. He would have just tried to get his century, but he's a team man. He just wanted to score. He doesn't care about his centuries. Lovely. Good job, Vignesh. Now, next batsman. Who's in? Who's in? Nobody's in. Okay. I'll follow you. Score is 152 for 4. Last over. 153 for 5. Okay, guys, this is VRT score update. 153 for 5 at the end of 19 overs, and this is the last over to go. So now let me tell you guys how costly a catch can be. Vignesh was dropped when he was 5. Then he scored 82 extra runs after that. That's like a whole team's runs. Oh, that's a beautiful shot. Straight into his arc. Oh, they wanted to go for the second. Oh, 2 runs taken. Bhagwant playing well. 10 runs from 7 balls. And this is the last over of the game. Kotesh. No, I think. Bowler ka naam kya hai? Barney. Barney bowling his first over of the inning, and ironically, it's the last over of the inning. Oh, he wanted to go so hard, he completely missed it. That's a nice feeling from the bowler, and he thought it well because he didn't throw it, because if he would have thrown it to any end, that would have cost them extra additional run. So oh, that's a beautiful ball, and that's a leg umpire says it's not out. I almost ruled it out. Ram, Ram, Ram. Vignesh dropped it 5. He scored 82 runs after that. Costly catch. Score balls. Just a second. 4 balls. Last 2. Oh, that's a beautiful start, but straight to Kotesh and beautiful fielding. This over is turning to be the best over of the inning. He just gave four runs in 5 balls, and this is the last ball of the inning. Even if he gives a 6, that'll be 11. Oh, sorry, 10. Oh, that's a 6, and the ball is lost. Ooh, I said it. I should have never said that. Okay, so guys, this is VRT score update. At the end of 20 overs, Mavericks ended up scoring 163 off and with losing 5 wickets. So it's 164 to win. That's a big task. 163 of 20. So Bhagwant scored 17 of 10 balls. Really good. Good inning. Sorry guys, we are going back to the infield, so pardon me. And I'll be stopping the live feed for some time, like for 10 minutes, and then I'll be back online. So you don't have to find any other link. This will be the link. So we'll just be offline for a few seconds, and I'll get back to you. But first, let us ask the umpires.
Mayur, should I stop? It's live again. Live.
रोकना कुछ नहीं है उसको. Hey, फिर Vodafone, 2 others. Oh, group? Okay. Okay. Huh? ఇదా ఇది పవర్ బ్యాంక్. యాక్చువల్గా అది హ్యాండల్ నేను దాంట్లో పెట్టేసా పడకుండా. అది పట్టుకొని ఇలా తిప్పుకోవచ్చు. ఐఎమ్ గోయింగ్ బ్యాక్ విత్ ద బాలర్స్. యా, మనం తిప్పాలి, కానీ అవి ఏంటంటే బాగుంటాయి ఫోకస్ చేసి, కానీ లైవ్ వెళ్ళలేము దాంతో, రికార్డ్ అవుతుంది. What can I say? Hey, I'll take the chair. Yeah. I'll take the phone too. 031290. Okay. I usually keep the pattern in mind, so it's really easy to.
Okay.
Because numbers are hard to remember. So mine will be plus always. Whatever it is. Okay, batsmen. Both the batsmen are ready. Chola Mandalam. Praveen and Praveen and Praveen. But the other Praveen is Kiran. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Sorry, bhai. हाँ बस बस. That's a wicket. And we have our bowler Shoaib all set to bowl his first ball of the inning. Okay guys, we are back live and we are about to start the game, and it's let me take a breather. So they need 164 runs to win, and let's see what they can do in this. Okay, guys, I'm back. Sorry for the delay. I went in to get my chair. So, what should I do? I need to decrease the height. So now we'll have a little lower vantage point, but that doesn't mean we are compromising on anything. Okay. Okay, so Ram came to the crease, ready to face another ball. That's a beautiful stroke. 6 runs straight into the trees. And now that will mean we have to wait for half an hour to get the ball back. Beautiful stroke by Ram. I think Ram doesn't want to mess with anything. He just want to go from ball 1. That's another ball from Sai Sitaram. Ram ready to face 4th ball of the inning. Oh, he is very careful in starting his inning initially, and that's how we have a lot of overs to go from here. And you don't want to lose any more wickets because you already gave away a silly run out because both the batsmen were at the same end, and there was a slight bit of confusion between the batsmen. And yeah, so that's how the finals somehow it can get you. It can be nerve-wracking if you're not ready for it. But can't blame it on the batsman. It happens. Cricket is a very funny game. Anything can happen on a given day. Oh, that was a short ball, and that's 1 for the over, ruled out. I thought it was too high to be ruled for 1 for the over. But again, can't say anything. It's all umpires that matters. Okay, okay, guys. Now the scoreboard is set. Sorry, blah, 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 blah. Scoreboard is set, and after 2.1 overs, FCC scored 11 runs with loss of 1 wicket. And Sai Kiran is playing at the personal score of 2 runs of 4 balls. And Ramchandran Kaundar is playing at the personal score of 6 runs from 6 balls. Um, uh, and he scored the 6 runs in 1-6. And Shoaib bowling his second over. So far he bowled excellent. He just gave away 4 runs in his first over. Oh, that was straight. It missed everything. It missed the batsman, it missed the stumps, it missed the keeper. Oh my God. Only thing it missed is going to boundary. But because keeper stopped it, he put a hand on it. There was nothing. So, beautiful game of cricket. Shoaib, so far so good. Hello, sir. And we have our senior cricketer over here, Fergus, with us. Yeah, going live. Oh, and that's a wicket. Umpire ruled him out. He heard a nick, and FCC. What happened? Why is it not charging? It's going out. Is it charging? Yes, good. Okay. That's second wicket gone. Down for FCC. If they have to win this game, they need a solid partnership. At least a partnership of 100 runs from here. 2 good partnerships of 50 each will work too. What took you so long? Where were you? Oh, okay. Okay. He came? Oh. Who's the new batsman? Oh, that's a wide, and Vijay
BJP at the crease,
P at the crease.
looking to save his team as he's done so many times before. However, he has changed his bat.
Yes, he did.
Always a concern, changing your bat before a big game. But this is definitely one of the partnerships you were talking about. VJP and Ram, if they can stay together, which they've done many matches before.
Uh-huh. Oh, that was a beautiful shot. It was almost onto his ribs, and he played it well, got it down. And today we have some special spectators in the ground. Like Vijay's father is in the ground, so.
Oh, is his family here too?
Yes.
Oh, excellent.
So
Excellent.
it means more for him to play in
Flo-
longer innings.
Flown in this week all the way from India to watch his son in the final.
That's great. Where can you find it?
FCC still got some solid batting to come after this. Kotesh, Ali, Apurva. Ali in particular in a final, I think is the man to do it. I reckon he is one of the most competitive guys in the league. He always produces
I second
when
that.
it matters.
I second that. Because last game they won because of Ali. He just scored. He just
Yeah.
played a gem of an inning.
It's not necessarily that he's better than other guys, but when it really matters, he's
Yeah.
one of those people that
It
just
doesn't
seems
matter
to-
how they come.
Yeah, it seems to produce when it
Yeah.
counts the most. But Ram is obviously the
Yeah.
Ram is obviously the difference now.
Yeah.
If Mavericks can get Ram out in the next 5 overs,
That's it. The game is done.
you have to think that's certainly a big part of the game done.
Mm-hmm. Sai Sitaram. Okay. So it's time for, you guys know what time it is. It's time for VRT score update. And it's, what is the score? Okay. 14 runs for loss of 2 wickets after 3 overs. And Sai Sitaram bowling good. It's 16 runs for 2, 3.3 overs. And Sai Sitaram is bowling really well. Until now, he bowled like 9 balls and gave 8 runs. That's good. Oh, that's a cracking shot, but
Good shot.
there's a
for single.
fielder.
Yeah.
There's a fielder in the outfield. But that's good. All it matters for a batsman is to get the feel of the ball in middle of his bat, and he can score at any time. And Ram ready to face another ball. He wanted to go high. It's straight into there, and that's a 6. That's VRT biggie of the innings, sixer. At some point of time, I felt as if it was a miss hit and it was going up, but it was a very calculated shot because there was no fielder in the outfield, and these are the power play overs. So you have to capitalize on that, and that was a big 6. Oh, one more stroke
he
straight to the fielder.
Went for another
Morley.
big shot there. Easy, Ram.
Yeah, he wanted
Don't have to do it in 1 over.
Yes. Okay guys, score. So the score after 4 overs is 23 runs at the loss of 2 wickets, and Ram playing at his personal score of 12 runs of 11 balls, in which he hit 2 sixes. So 12 runs, 2 sixes.
And now Vijay is changing his shoes.
Yep. So
New bat, new shoes, new helmet.
everything new. What do you have to comment about that? Nothing. Vijay
No
changing.
commentator's curse from me.
I already did that for you.
I heard.
Yep. I was saying bowler is bowling well, and
Six
last
off the
ball,
last two.
and that's a 6.
Yep.
I wish that could happen every time. We would never lose. Every match, I would score a century. So, by the way, I want to inform my viewers that the next tournament after this will be a T35. So, it will be a long format. Yeah, exactly. Long, as I said it. Long format. Both the players, Nasir and Shoaib, in the picture, both of them played extremely well. Nasir batted well and Shoaib is bowling well. So let's see how it unfolds in coming overs.
So in this match we have Ram and Vignesh, who are clearly two of the best batsmen in the league. Ram consistently every tournament manages to knock in 250 runs or so, and Vignesh this time has scored 550 runs in one tournament. He's averaging 55 per innings. He smashed the record for 1,000 runs for speed to 1,000 runs
in 26 innings.
in 26 innings over the course of the last 3 tournaments.
Oh, God.
I mean, Ram has consistently been one of the best batsmen in the league, but I think one of the differences between him and Vignesh, and the reason why Vignesh is the best batsman in the league, is not the big shots that they both play. It's that even when you bowl a perfect ball to Vignesh, he still manages to work it for a single or a 2 under control along the ground. Whereas with Ram, he has all the big shots, but when you bowl him a good ball, he still has to defend it. And that's the difference, I think, between being a very good player like Ram, who's obviously better than almost everyone else in the league, and then Vignesh, who's just that little step higher, is that, that conversion of dots to 1s and 2s, that's what adds up to Vignesh's totals, and that's why his average is consistently so much higher, because he just doesn't give you a break.
Yep.
No matter how good the bowling is,
He just rotates the
he just
strike.
keeps on rotating. And and he holds the strike so well. In the first 2 balls of an over, he'll consistently look to get a boundary. Then after that, he'll look to get a couple of 2s, and in the 5th or the 6th ball of every over, he'll look to change ends so that he's on strike for the next over. And by doing that, he just constantly picks up 5 to 10 runs every single over, as long as he gets the strike. And I mean, to me, that is the sign of
Excellence.
a genuine quality batsman.
And most of the time I was saying textbook cricket.
Yeah,
That's textbook
there's
cricket.
no slogging, there's no silly shots, it doesn't look premeditated, everything's straight and easy. It is wonderful to watch.
Oh, completely missed, and that can be a run out. Oh, that was a really risky single, but in the end, no casualties.
The closest batsman, the next closest batsman in the league, I think, in terms of style compared to Vignesh, is probably Vipul.
Yeah.
In terms of the way that he plays so securely and safely. Vipul may not score as many as Ram, but his consistency is similar to that of Vignesh. But Vignesh just has that sort of dual threat of
Oh, that was straight onto his thighs.
that dual threat of the sort of solidarity of Vipul and the aggressiveness of Ram.
Yeah.
And he's done it all tournament against every single team. And so, you know, Vignesh is a match winner on his own, and you got to wonder what would Mavericks be like without him.
Yep. Because today
Yep,
he was
scored
dropped on
half their
5,
runs.
and he scored 82 runs after that, and he never gave a chance.
Yep.
Oh,
This
no.
tournament, Mavericks have scored 1,000 runs as a team. 544 of them have been from Vignesh.
What?
Yeah.
That stat speaks a lot about how this team made to the final and how good they are together as a team. It's really amazing. Like 1,000 runs, out of that 500 is scored by one batsman. That's amazing. That's amazing.
And I don't think he's had 100 in that.
No.
So, I mean, it's not like he's had 1 or 2 massive innings. And he's batting at 4. It's not like he's opening and just tapping the ball around for 20 overs.
Yeah.
It is remarkable.
Yep. I completely agree with Fergie.
We played him in the last match.
We played them in 2
yeah,
matches.
We
and-
played him in 2 matches in a row, and I wouldn't say that we bowled badly,
Yeah.
but we just showed that, you know, our level of bowling is just that step below. The only way to beat him is to keep him off strike.
Yeah.
How you do that? Well,
Give him a single. And contain the other batsman.
easier said than done.
Yep. I've been in that. Oh.
Great ball from Shoaib there. There's Shoaib, yes? Yeah.
Yeah. Ram should have played that shot, which he practiced once the ball is left.
Little uppercut.
Yeah. Uppercut. Oh, there's a fielder. So it's a kind of risky shot. Maybe it can go straight given with his pace, it can go straight.
Easy.
And there is an X mark on the ground. I think this is the bombing site. We need to land it.
Easy,
Guys,
easy from the
I need to
commentator's seat to play.
I need to
an uppercut.
I need to show you something. Sorry, no. Look, there is an X on the ground, so that's the landing site. So if anything happens, you know what happened. I warned you. Whew. Back to the game. Beautiful game of cricket. Fergus, we are so far away. Score. Okay. These passcodes. Okay, the score after 5 overs is 29. 29 for loss of 2 wickets after 5 overs. So they are going with a steady pace of 6 runs per over. Marked already. Manoj says it's marked. Yes, it is marked, Manoj. Man, so much of wind. It's shaking. Okay, guys, now you'll have a steady broadcast. Okay, I haven't updated you with the score for a long time. So 5.2 overs, 30 runs for the loss of 2 wickets. Vijay playing at the personal score of 7 runs from 11 balls, and Ram playing at the personal score of 12 runs from 13 balls, in which he hit 2 sixes. Oh, that's a beautiful ball. So too many dot balls.
That ball there is a perfect example of what I was saying about the difference between Ram and Vignesh. So that was a good ball, and Ram played a solid forward defensive. I can just about guarantee if that was Vignesh batting, he would have managed to change the forward defensive into a push and steal a single or a two.
And
off
that's
of
a
it.
wide.
And that's the difference. The singles and the twos is why he just keeps on ticking the scoreboard along. Whereas Ram now, he's had a couple of dot balls, he'll feel like he has to go for it. I would bet the next ball Ram's going to take a hit of this.
Okay. Let's see. Oh shit, man.
There we go.
It hit his helmet. It
Off
was
the bat, onto the helmet.
Yep.
But there was the swing I was talking about.
Yep. Fergus, how many games have you played with Ram? You know, in and out of it.
About 20.
That's enough game to know even his passwords. Ooh, bank accounts. Oh, that's a shot.
Oh, poor fielding.
Poor fielding, and that might go for a 4.
No,
and
it
that's a
stopped
4.
it.
Oh, that's not a 4. Beautifully fielded. Beautifully fielded.
Excellent shot though. Excellent shot.
So, okay, so it's VRT score update time. It's 6 overs done, 33 runs for loss of 2 wickets, and Ram playing at the personal score of 33. Ram playing at the personal score of 14 runs of 17 balls, and Vijay playing at the personal score of 7 runs of 11 balls. So yeah, power play is done. Now a Mavericks team can have more fielders outside the circle, and it will be more harder for the batsmen to score runs, like score big runs now, because they have to be very careful when they hit it in the air. नहीं वो पहले से अंदर थे हाँ अरे okay, next bowler Murli into the attack. Oh, we have 26 viewers. That's a record. Oh, beautiful shot, and there's a fielder over there. Well fielded.
Great.
Well sliding
Great
field.
Who was that? Vignesh?
No,
No. No, Vignesh should be a deep square. Okay, there he is.
Vignesh will never take a
Careful.
risk with his knees like that.
I don't know, that diving
By the way,
catch in to
कौन है
get
वो?
Vipul?
Samir. Oh, Samir.
Can't tell with all these international players that Mavericks bring into their team.
Oh.
And that again was an example of pressure on Ram.
Yeah.
He feels like he has to go, and he's probably right. But
And he's not choosing the right bowler because Murli, he is a very nippy customer. He will get the ball in, he will swing the ball in, and you have to be very careful when you're playing that shot because it can go straight onto your stumps because it takes one ball. So Vijay ready to face Murli, and that's a top edge, and I guess it will fall in no man's land,
2
and
runs.
Vijay is safe. It's his lucky day.
good running though, good running.
Yeah. So I think Vijay has his luck today because on that could have gone anywhere. It could have gone straight up and easy catch for even a bowler. But it's all about your luck. Nice. Murli ready to bowl his fourth ball of the over. Oh, that pitched and came out.
Good ball.
That was a beautiful ball. That pitched and came out. That was almost a leg cutter.
Pressure building on FCC here. Someone will feel like they really need to pick up a few runs. This is a sixth over and it's not even 40 runs yet.
Yeah, they have to score some runs now.
And they really
Oh, that was in the air, but it will fall short of the fielder. But never. They steal a single in between. Oh, that's our always naughty boy Ali. naughty boy. Bowled well, and we are expecting him to bat well.
Hold on, Murli bhai, hold on. Jaldi aa ja, piche aa ja.
Ram ready to face the fifth ball, and he went all guns blazing, but in the end manages to take only one run. He went to hit it so hard, but will only get one run.
He's got 50 against Maverics in the first match he played.
Yeah, me too. I played well. Ali भाई,
Yes sir.
क्या कहना चाहते हो हमारे हिंदी व्यूअर्स के लिए?
कि मुझे इंग्लिश नहीं आती.
नहीं, हमारे हिंदी व्यूअर्स श्रोताओं के लिए.
कह रहा है हिंदी व्यूज के लिए अभी. हम इंग्लिश नहीं आती.
अरे इंग्लिश आती है पर हमारे हिंदी श्रोताओं के लिए भी.
आप हरियाणवी में बोलो.
हाँ,
कतई रोमांटिक मैच होता हुआ.
कतई मान गए भाई.
गणेश चौक को बैटिंग. राइट डाउन चैन पाइप चौक का.
अरे छोरो मारे थारो की जातो मारो कुछ नहीं जातो.
change the keeper, change the bowler.
Oh, who is keeping now?
I think it's still Bharat. He's just changing pads.
Oh, okay.
Okay, everybody's changing a lot of stuff. Bats, they're changing their shoes, they're changing their pads.
But this is the change of bowler, yes?
Yep. And Sai, I thought he bowled his four.
Ball 3.
Oh, 3 balls.
Oh, so not a change of bowler. No. I know nothing.
So far he bowled 3 overs, came 19 runs. So it's a good spell. And this is his last over. And if I'm not wrong, Ram will go from first ball itself, and he will look to score in this over because he likes to play against leggies. Fergus, you know that.
I don't know. I always reckon Ram's better against medium pacers, but still.
Okay, let's see what he does in his first ball.
Either way, they've got, is that 6 overs complete?
Yep,
So 4, and they're on what, 38, 39 runs?
39.
39 runs. So really they need at least 30.
7 overs done, actually.
7 overs done. So really they need 30 runs from the next 3 overs to be roughly halfway at the halfway point.
Good throw, last wicket. ये भी काफी तेज है ना सीजन. कैप उतार ले. सीजन भी काफी फास्ट है.
घना ही तेज है छोरो. तो हमारे हिंदी श्रोताओं के लिए आप देख रहे हैं BSNL प्रस्तुत करते हैं आकाशवाणी पिटारा दिल्ली के केंद्र से. इस वक्त सुबह के 12:23 हो चुके हैं और ये काफी बेहतरीन शॉट खेलने की कोशिश. नॉट आउट दिया गया है वहां पर. काफी बेहतरीन और ये आउट देते हुए एम्पायर. That's a wicket.
Yeah, it looked like it was out from here. I thought the umpire was going to give it not out then, but
Empire took a lot of time. He analyzed the situation.
But the batsman did look as though he'd come down. I know we're a long way off, but it did look like he'd come down, and VJ doesn't seem to be arguing with it, so
Yeah. So I think he's okay
the
with
fielders
that.
were pretty sure. That looked like a clean stumping to me from here.
Okay. So the next batsman who is coming in, he's a seasoned player, very senior player, Kotesh Party Bandla. So what do you reckon? how do you see FCC going from here? I see someone. No, no, no. They will kill us. We'll go from UA to
Somebody's suggesting that we change from kiss cam to piss cam, but maybe not for our younger viewers.
Oh yeah, we don't want to scar them for life.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. So after 7.2 overs, score is 41 for 3. Just last batsman who gave his wicket was Vijay Selvan.
I think if they're not at least 60-65 runs after 10 overs
Okay.
without losing another wicket,
Mm-hmm.
then it's going to be very difficult for FCC.
Yeah.
I mean, they still have batsmen to come, but I think if they lose another wicket before the 10th, it's going to put an awful lot of pressure on the middle order to produce under pressure.
Yeah.
And Kotesh and Ali have produced when it mattered, but you should not be relying on your middle order. The top order has to produce the bulk of the runs. And I would say over the last 2 tournaments, that has consistently been FCC's problem, is that the top 4 or 5 have, in crucial matches, struggled to really get going.
Oh, that's a beautiful cracking shot onto offside, but in the end they'll just get one single run.
Remember, this is the 3rd final in a row that FCC have been to. And I believe in the last 2 finals, the top 4 batsmen combined for less than 20 runs on both occasions.
Oh.
So they've not been as bad this time. But my point is that under pressure, they do rely on the middle order heavily, which has been Kotesh and Ali.
Okay. Oh, Ram wanted to go for...
And this is quite a significant chase, so asking them to score 100 runs is tough.
Yeah.
Ram needs to stay in there now and make this count.
He needs to play till the end. It doesn't matter what the situation of the game is, he needs to stay there. So it's VRT score time. It's 42 runs of 8 overs with the loss of 3 wickets. No, before this I was commenting over there and I was standing. I said, no, I need a chair. I got a chair over there. Oh man, we have to. The main reason why I moved here is score 42 runs, 8 overs. हाँ भगवान भाई देख के and Mavericks have 12 Mavericks have 12 players in the field. Now they have 11. Fergus joined the team. They were having 12 players in the field. Okay,
So
guys.
this is Murali's 4th over?
No, this is just his 2nd over.
Oh, sorry. I thought. My bad.
Sai Sitaram is
Sai
done
bowled
with
4.
his 4 overs. He just gave 22 and took 1 crucial wicket. It's a fun game. All the players are enjoying. I can't say the same for FCC because they look tense. But right now, most part of the game, Mavericks have been on the top. But you know, cricket. You can never say anything about it. Anything can happen. Murli ready to bowl his second. Oh,
Bit leg side-ish.
and that's
Kotesh
into the
pulls
gap,
it away.
and that's a four.
That's a 4.
That's the boundary.
Kotesh is one guy that you do not want to get going.
Yeah, because once he starts,
Once he starts,
it's really hard to stop.
yeah, and he's another one like Ali that does produce when it matters.
So far, so good. 3 balls bowled in this over and gave only 4 runs. Oh, that was on the top of the bat.
Yeah. But it's Ram on strike with 1 ball to go.
1 ball to no 2 balls.
2 balls to go. See, this is the problem. That Ram is kind of being starved of strike a little bit the last couple of overs.
So what do you see Ram doing from here now?
Well, he's going to feel like he has to go because it's only been 5 runs from the over and really they need to get 10 and over.
Yeah.
But this is the problem with Ram. There we go. With Ram not getting the strike, he's going to put him under pressure when he does get 1 or 2 balls. Whereas that's what Mavericks do so well. They give the ball to Vignesh 4 balls out of 6. Whereas right now Ram's getting it 1 or 2 balls out of 6.
Yeah. So if you cannot get a batsman out, keep him away from the strike. He'll give you his wicket. Okay, Kotesh ready to face the last ball of the over. Oh, well played.
So Ram will be on strike for the next over.
9 overs gone. It's 48 runs from with the loss of 3 wickets. And Kotesh playing at the personal score of 6 runs of 7 balls, and Ram playing at the personal score of 19 of 24 balls with the help of 2 sixes. And Murli bowled really well until now. 2 overs, gave away only 11 runs. And Sai Sitaram, he completed his 4 overs with only 22 runs with taking 1 wicket. So that's excellent
So
on his part.
one over from the halfway mark, and FCC are less than a third of the runs required. So they really do need to have a significant over somewhere soon, otherwise the last 5 is going to be very tough.
Yeah. So another new bowler introduced. It's Shriji. He is a nippy customer. Like the ball won't bounce, but he has the pace, and it will stay low. And he is very accurate with his bowling. He will just bowl straight to your stumps. That's what I was talking
Oh,
about.
that looked
He
like a
bowls,
wide to me.
he bowled a straight Yorker onto 5th stump. Ram
very-
just charged down the.
Very close to the wide line, so that's
Yeah.
excellent bowling.
He just charged down and he saw it and he bowled it on the offside. Oh, beautiful ball.
Oh, bump ball, bump ball.
Pump ball and well fielded.
Yep.
That's beautiful fielding by bowler. So this would be the last over before the break, and FCC has to go back and plan what's going on and pace their innings from there, because it's just 10 overs to go.
Now I fancy Kotesh to get a couple of runs. This looks to me, from having played with him, this looks to me like the kind of pace that Kotesh will like.
Oh,
Enough pace to go for, but not so fast to trouble. That's a wide. I think Kotesh will look to hit this through or over the covers, would be my guess.
oh, yeah, because he's staying consistently on the fifth stump.
Yeah.
So that's a good shot, but they have a covering for that. Oh, that was a beautiful ball and equally well played shot.
But singles will not worry Mavericks at this point. FCC need a lot more than singles.
Come on.
This is
Finally
this is
completed
very good
50
tight
runs. FCC is on 51. This is a good tight over. Oh, that's a
gone,
beautiful
he's gone, he
stroke
could be in
straight
trouble.
out of the ground.
bowling. And it's 6.
6 runs. That's what Ram was trying to do since a long time and finally connected. So at the end of 9.5, it's 57 for the loss of 3 wickets.
Bowling, good boy. Darman, come on, me.
How many overs has Shoaib bowled?
Shoaib, I have to go to full score. Okay. Shoaib bowled 3 overs.
Okay, so he'll be saving 1 for the death.
Bowling,
Assuming that Shoaib bowls one of the last 2 overs, unless it's Ram or Purva on strike, I can't see anybody else really taking many runs from that over.
So you say they should play as if 6 balls are less?
Maybe that's a bit harsh, but yeah.
Oh, beautiful stroke. And with that pace, I think it will carry on to 4.
How many runs did he go for? Oh, he doesn't say. Okay. Yeah, if Shoaib's bowling well, you certainly can't count on scoring more than 10 from his over.
Oh, that's 1 more extra run. How many? 4? One more. So yeah. So guys, they just ran 4
casual for
runs.
Mavericks there. That was silly. They just gave away 2 runs extra. No need for that.
So that might even change the momentum of the game, because now
Well-
they are confident. They just got 4 runs from the last ball. And it's not a 4. They just ran 4 runs. I mean, that's crazy. Okay guys, so this is VRT update, score update. So at the end of 10 overs, First Coast Cricket Club have scored 61 runs for the loss of 3 wickets. And Ram is playing strong and solid on personal score of 30 runs of 29 balls, in which he hit 3 sixes and 1 4. And Kotesh going strong at 7 runs from 8 balls. And Srijit Kumaran on the other end, he was bowling so good, but in the last ball they ran 4 runs of his bowling, and so he ended up giving 13 runs in 1 over. And Murli, as good as he always is, he just gave away 11 runs from 12 balls. So match completely poised, and FCC, what can I say, they scored 61, so they need 103 more runs, because target is 164, so 103 runs from 60 balls. anything can happen. Two or three good overs and two solid partnerships of 50 runs will get FCC home. So, and I don't doubt their batsmen because they have some quality batting line in there. Still to come is Ali and Apurva, both of them very technically sound and can score. And I'm not going according to the reputation, but they have showed that they can score in the previous games, and they did a great job. So the game is still on. I want to see some game, and the game is paused because it's break time.
Camera's still on and paused.
No, it's still on. Can I say
He alive.
you're alive? Man, it keeps on going that way. The shade.
Now, I feel this is a slightly dangerous call. Now, he probably has to bowl because of the number of bowlers he got. But I would think that Diraj is one of the bowlers that Ram could target.
What's going on? It's dark. Since when is it dark? Okay. So it's dark.